All right, man, I want y'all to go check out my boy Dame J new album, No Regrets. And I'm telling you, this brother got 10 straight bangers on here, not a filler song. Upper echelon engineering, production, and obviously he got the bars. Definitely a banging album right here. You don't want to miss out on this. One of the best underground albums I heard. So go check out his new album as soon as possible. I put the Apple and Tidal links in the description, but it's on all streaming platforms. Go check out my boy Dame J. You won't be disappointed. Peace. One of the St.Lunatics, Ali, revealed that Ludacris and Nelly had some subliminal or back and forth or some beef that nobody really knew existed. So let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Check our music and entertainment playlist for more videos like this. And I didn't even know they was going back and forth. I didn't even really know light-skinned motherfuckers beef with each other. But hey, at the end of the day, it seemed pointless and idiotic to me. So he posted the stand-up video where Ludacris had the oversized Air Force One you see in the bottom left-hand corner. And he said, I stumped harder in my Air Force Ones, and that was supposed to be a subliminal shot to Nelly. Now, we know him and Nelly and Luda to be exact, are going on an IG Verzuz battle Saturday. Now, Nelly is the one that called out Ludacris, right? And Ludacris, with his catalog of music, is not going to back down to Nelly. But this is what Ali had to say on the gram. And I put the link in the description if you want to watch the video. Ali St.Lunatic says, okay, you knew I was eventually going to start telling the truth. Ludacris has been throwing little shots for years. This was one of his little diss moments. He trying to say he stumped harder in his Air Force Ones. Personally, I never liked him and always thought he was a pure clown. That's just how I look at him. Now, at the end of the day, nobody even thinking about Ali. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this got something to do with Chingy, beefing with the St.Lunatics and then going over there with Ludacris and his career taking off. I don't know if that has something to do with that, but, I didn't know Luda was throwing little shots at Nelly for years. That's just two category of rappers. You got a wordsmith, a dude with a great pen, and Ludacris, punchline king. He up there with Fab and Jadakiss and some of the great punchline artists of all time, rappers of all time. And Nelly is more, he more style, I need to he kind of got his own style, but nobody is going to confuse Nelly for wordsmith or punchline king, or nobody going to say his pens was one of the greatest pens in rap. And he only really had two good albums to me, and that was Country Grammy and Nellyville. Nellyville immortalized him in commercial rap. And I like Nelly, I like Ludacris, but I had no idea they was going back and forth for years. I understand the connection with Chingy. With Chingy felt like Nelly was oppressing him, and basically he had this little thing going back and forth with Nelly, and he went over to Disturbing the Peace and he took off. He won a few Ludacris artists that took off. I-20 just really couldn't get it rolling. He had Serious Jones, the battle rapper, over there. I remember the day they filed bankruptcy and he came back to battle rap and all that stuff. But they was throwing shots for years. It's kind of real subliminal, man. And obviously you don't like nobody that, took a dude in Chingy, you know what I'm saying, that is y'all basically became y'all mortal enemy, But if this is what this is about, when Nelly called him about this little beef, but that's just two category of rappers. You got somebody that got bars and his discovery runs laps around Nelly, and Nelly got some good hits for having only really two good albums, in my opinion. He got some hits and he did some things with the St.Lunatics, but, Nelly had always been accused of oppressing artists. They was talking about how, he didn't want to let Murphy Lee shine, and Murphy Lee was perhaps a better lyricist than him. That's why Chingy left. He didn't want to let Chingy shine, in Chingy opinion. So at the end of the day, for Ali saying he never liked Ludacris and he was a straight clown and all this, that, and third, he maybe can't be shining some light on this situation, because I just truly didn't understand where this Verzuz battle came out. We can make 1,000 billions of possibilities of Verzuz battles. You can bring some people back for the dead and have their representatives represent them in a Verzuz battle. I never would have put Luda and Nelly on my list. Maybe Luda and T.I., Luda in the Game, Nelly and Ja Rule. That's like in a category, or Nelly and Fabulous. That's kind of in his realm of possibility. I could put Nelly versus Chingy up there. And before I thought to put Ludacris versus Nelly, and now I see it's kind of some history and some beef between them, and they kind of been throwing shots for years. So I don't know if it's in good fun. I don't know if it got a little bit of malicious tang to it, but at the same time, man, just make the battle more interesting. You know, nobody really even remember who Ali was. You know, he had a little cameo, he had a little verse in the Air Force One song, but you know, he totally irrelevant. You know, to a certain extent, Nelly is irrelevant. Nobody was thinking about Nelly, especially, you know, after him and Ashanti split and all that good stuff, man. So, you know, Luda kind of been on the low key tip too. So it's a good way to get their name in rotation. You know, like I said, I like both artists. Love Nellyville, love Country Grammar, love Back for the First Time, Word of Mouth, Red Lights District, Chicken, and you can just keep going on and on. So we'll see what really go down between them. If they explain they beef, they bury the hatchet live on IG, or if it's absolutely nothing. Just Ali trying to get his 10 seconds to shine. But he said he never liked Nelly. All right, I never liked Ludacris, and I think that got something to do with Chingy. Just my humble opinion. Or maybe they had a run in, they was on tour together, or they just show, and Nelly was just, you know, Ludacris was a straight asshole, you know, but maybe it's just to promote their versus battle. But I will be there to watch it, and hopefully I'm able to give you a synopsis or a breakdown of what happened, who I thought won. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget to check out our music and entertainment playlist. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, PayPal in the description. Best way to donate is share the video. Other than that, want to make a donation? Just share the video for your boy. You can reach out to me all social media. All those links in the description. You got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, one time for the one time. Let me know what you think about the video in the comment section. Y'all know what the business is. We gone.